It's so strange. My major in college was, believe it or not, human development with a concentration in gerontology. And my whole education in that area was the importance of keeping seniors engaged, reducing isolation. So that really has been my career mission. And I cannot tell you, with the added stress and the anxiety of living in this world right now, there is nothing more stressful for someone whose career was devoted on keeping seniors from being isolated. And here we are now, all in our homes. I am in the office. We have to have some staff in the office to be doing what we're doing. But honestly, the work that we're doing now could not be done without many of our volunteers. But I do want to say a special thank you to all of you. I wish we could be doing the dinner. That would be, I just love it. And I always say that, and my staff always says it. It's our favorite event outside of our veterans event, because it's saying thank you to all of you. I do want to thank Alicia for putting this together. What a great idea to be able to say thank you from all of us. So I know many of you know that besides the many other things that I'm involved with, besides work and my own municipal involvement in Wilbraham, my husband's a youth pastor. And so a big part of our life has been built around our faith and kind of is how we view the world, everything through the lens of our faith in God. And I do believe this is part of my job, and I know I share that with many of my staff members, that what we do here is for you, but we also feel that it is in my way, especially. I can't speak for everybody, but it's how we honor our life to God. And there's a favorite song I have that we have sung in the church from Ray Boltz, and it's called "Thank You for Giving to the Lord." And I think of it all the time when I think of all the volunteers and everything you guys do behind the scenes that no one knows about. But you guys do it from your own heart. You do a lot more than we know. I know that. You get attached to a lot of the seniors that you work with one-on-one, and I know that you're doing things outside of here that we don't know about. And that's just wonder. It's humbling, and it's just amazing. And so I just wanted to read you a couple things from this song because it makes me think of what you guys do. It's called "Thank You for Giving to the Lord." I dreamed I went to heaven, you were there with me. We walked along the streets of gold, beside the crystal sea. We heard the angels singing, then someone called your name. You turned and saw a young man, he was smiling as he came. He said, "Friend, you may not know me now." But then he said, "But wait, you used to teach my Sunday school when I was only 8. Every week you would say a prayer before the class would start. One morning when you said that prayer, I asked Jesus in my heart. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am a life that was changed. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am so glad you came." Then another man stood before you and said, "Remember the time a missionary came to your church. His pictures made you cry. You didn't have much money, but you gave it anyway. Jesus took the gift you gave, and that's why I'm here today. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am a life that was changed. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am so glad you gave." One by one they came, as far as the eye could see, each one somehow touched by your generosity. Little things that you had done, sacrifices made, unnoticed on the earth, heaven now proclaims. And I know up in heaven that you're not supposed to cry, but I was almost sure there were tears in your eyes. As Jesus took your hand and you stood before the Lord, and he said, "My child, look around you, for great is your reward. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I am a life that was changed. Thank you for giving to the Lord. I'm so glad you gave." And that is our message to you. Thank you so much for giving all that you give. You are changing lives, especially in adults whose so many things have been taken away from them. Their independence, their spouses, their loved ones, and you are adding to their life, and they're so glad you're giving. And I want to echo that. So thank you all. And thank you, Alicia, for putting this together.